Welcome to Octane Mobile Gaming. Welcome once again to the channel. I'm Octane, your host, and today we take a look at possible deck combination. So I've got two combinations for you today. I've got one for the wave fights or the crusade, and I've got one for the guild bosses, ultimate bosses, and solo bosses. So this is the one for the ultimate, guild, and solo bosses. It uses none other than high performance unit area. Now, high performance unit area needs no introduction. What this card will do for us, it will give us immunity, it will give us heal, it will give us supercharge that will boost the attack output of the defraggers. It will also cleanse all debuff affecting the team, and it will create 4 dark gems and 3 power gem 4s. The next card up is the current ultimate form, Lost Covenant, and this one will convert all dark power gems to all non dark power gems to dark power gems. It will upgrade those power gems to 2 rank higher. It will also give us 14 power gem 7s, and it will increase self damage by 300% for 1 turn. This one is Metaverse Master. It needs no introduction as well. Metaverse Master will convert all non-dark power gems to dark power gems, and it will also give us 10 dark power gem 7s, and it will give the card to activate its battle skill straight after Metaverse Master 150% damage increase. It also creates rainbow gems every 5 turns, so that is quite nice. Defraggers is going to be one of our main damage dealers alongside the current ultimate form. It will create 8 dark power gem 6s. It will dispel 1 enemy buff, which is one of the purpose for it being on the deck. It will also cleanse 1 debuff affecting each commander card on the team. We do get heal from this deck. We do get a self increase of 50% damage, which is not a big massive amount of damage, but every little helps. It also creates 3 dark power gem 6s passively. This card is unstoppable as well, and it's also a gem rainer. Lord of Excalibur. This one will upgrade all dark power gems by 1 rank. It will create an additional 5 dark power gem 7, and it will increase dark commanders damage by 60%. It's got a 2 turn cooldown. So all the cards on the deck, they're in sync basically. So what will happen is every 3 turns we can activate our battle skills. Not all the cards will be activated on turn 3. 2 cards will be activated on turn 2, but you'll see when I get into the battle, and I'll explain the layout of the cards on the deck. Now this one is for the quest map. It's got 1 additional card on board. It's got Thundering Behemoth. So it's basically the same combination with just the addition of 1 card, Thundering Behemoth. And Thundering Behemoth has got a 1 turn cooldown, so does Metaverse Master. So both cards work in tandem. Defraggers have got a 2 turn cooldown, so those 3 cards are the cards that I'm going to activate most of the time. We're going to go straight into the event, but first let me collect my keys. And then we're going to go into the event. If we manage to get the ultimate boss, we'll go through the ultimate. If we get solo boss, we'll attack the solo boss as well. If not, then we'll just stick to guild bosses and see how we get on. So let's get our dark commanders up. And because it's the quest map, I always like to try and use a copy of Metaverse Master. It works really well. Works far better. So here we go. Here is a 6 pink star Metaverse Master. So we're gonna go straight into the battle. Now with Metaverse Master, one of the things that I've found out with Metaverse Master, and I only found this out the last event because I was using Metaverse Master on the deck for last event, and I found it out by accident, is that if you activate Metaverse Master on a turn where you don't activate any other cards, the next turn, if you activate a card before you activate Metaverse Master, it gets the 150% damage boost. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm on about. So on this turn, what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate the first copy of Metaverse Master, then the Fraggers. Then I'm going to activate the second copy of Metaverse Master, and then turn it off. And those two cards will get 150% damage increase. So that will enable those two cards to basically do quite a lot of damage taking out the bosses. Now on the second turn, I haven't got the battle skill for the Fraggers, but I don't need the battle skill for the Defraggers, because on this turn I'm going to activate one copy of Metaverse Master, and then I'm going to activate Thundering Behemoth. Then I'm going to activate Metaverse Master. I haven't activated any other card after activating the second copy of Metaverse Master. So now when I swap my power gems and I take the bosses out, the card that I activate first on the next turn will get 150% damage increase. So the first card I'm going to activate on this turn is the current ultimate form, Lost Covenant, and as you can see, they got 150% damage boost. There is 150% damage increase. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna activate first copy of Metaverse Master, then Defraggers, second copy of Metaverse Master, then Behemoth. So now I've got 3 cards that's got 150% damage increase, and then I just upgrade all my power gems, swap my power gems, and I've got 3 main damage dealers that will do quite a lot of damage. There you go, 728, 2.2, really decent damage. Now if you've got 6 waves, I've only got 3 waves on this fight, but if you've got 6 waves, you rinse and repeat. So on the next turn, the 4th turn, you'll get the Wisp. On the turn after that, you'll get either a rare spawn boss or a wave. You just activate the deck the same way I just activated on those 3 turns. So now we're gonna go into the guild bosses, and I'm gonna show you my deck in action. Now this deck is really good, especially for the ultimate bosses, because the ultimate bosses normally run all the buffs and all the debuffs. This one get rid of the buffs and the debuffs. What you want to do on this turn, you want to activate High Performance Unit Area's battle skill first, then Metaverse Master. Do not activate any battle skill after, because what you're going to do, you're going to activate current ultimate form first, that you get 150% damage increase. Then you're going to activate Metaverse Master. Then you activate Defraggers. Defraggers also will get 150% damage increase. Now Metaverse Master is getting a boost not only from High Performance Units area, but it's also getting a boost from Metaverse Master. 1.4 quadrillion, 1.2 quadrillion, and that is quite nice. So it's as if you're running 2 dark decks combined, which is quite good. Now it's quite simple. Whenever you see the battle skill for High Performance Unit area available, you activate it, and then straight after you'll activate Metaverse Master. And on the turn following, you activate everything starting from the ultimate form straight across to Lords of X-Balba. And that is the activation sequence for this deck combination, and you just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. It's quite straightforward, quite easy to use. Just pay attention, make sure you always activate high performance unit A's battle skill before you activate Metaverse Master, and you're good to go. So both cards will be ready on this turn, and because Metaverse Master has got a 1-turn cooldown, it doesn't matter that high performance unit area has got a 3-turn cooldown. I've always got the boost, I've always got the supercharged boost, and all I need to do is just activate my ultimate form first. It gets a 50% boost, so does the fraggers, and I just upgrade my power gems, and I just swap the two largest power gems that I see first, and just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, and keep doing that, and it'll take this also 3.6 quadrillion is now, but it can do a bit more damage. However, this depends on the layout of your power gems, and it also depends if it's a turn where you've got rainbow gems. If it's a turn where you've got rainbow gems, you will do a bit more damage, because rainbow gems does add to the level of power gems that you have on the board. If you've got these cards, so there you go, I've got the rainbow power gems this turn, so let's see the damage that I'm able to do this time around. Hopefully it's a higher level of damage. Try to get all the commander gems in the string, and let's see if the damage has gone up 2 quadrillion, 1.7 quadrillion, so that's over 3.7 quadrillion damage I've just done with that combination. And if I had the gems in the right setting, the right layout, I can do anything up to 5 quadrillion using that combination. Quite easy, quite simple, as I said. Really nice, really effective. It's not extreme, it's not really that powerful comparing to some decks. Some decks are doing like 20 quadrillion, 30 quadrillion, 10 quadrillion, but it's an effective deck. Really effective. It gets rid of everything. All buffs, all debuffs, it just clears everything from your deck, so your deck can just continue to do this damage over and over and over again. So I think this combination is a really effective combination. 1.7, 1.4 quadrillion, and as you can see, I'm just going through the turns quite easily, no stress. Takes a bit of attention, but there is no stress to the deck whatsoever. And we've come to the end of this battle, and I did manage to do quite a bit of damage. Didn't take the boss out because I'm not doing like my 4 or 5 or 6 quadrillion damage, but it's a really nice combination to use. So let's see, the total damage I dealt was 17 quadrillion, which was quite nice. So those are 2 of the combination that I've got for you. If you haven't got the current ultimate form, you could use one of the older ultimate form, but the deck wouldn't be as effective. What you probably would need to do is put another card in that would give you probably upgrades and a bit more gems. Like if you've got Seaborn Scallywags, that would work really well with this combination, because that will give you an extra 8% damage boost to all your Dark Commander cards, and it will give you an a one level upgrade, so it upgrade all power gems to 1 level higher. But this one would probably be a bit more powerful. If I do come across another combination that works far better than this one, I will showcase that. There's other combinations out there. I've seen combinations where people are using a water dragoon. I think I've got that dragoon, but it's not upgraded. I would have to look for the material to upgrade that dragoon and try that deck out, that combination out. Probably work a bit better than this one, but at the moment these are what I've got, so I'm using what I've got to achieve what I want. In regards to the collection, I've never been one to actually focus on the collection, but this week I have to talk about the collection. Now the collection is just gold and more gold. Okay, so the collection, actually they've changed the collection. Actually, earlier the collection was gold. Let's see, so this one has changed as well. So the collection, when I started earlier on today, the collection was a gold collection. It's no longer a gold collection. It's much better than what I saw earlier. So I'm really happy that they changed the collection from gold collection to rune collection for your relics, your ultimate relics, your dark relics. So that's much better. Really happy with that. Okay, so far I'm not really doing too bad. Haven't played much today, but gonna try and get at least an hour or 2 hours in to see if I can stay in the Legend League. So if the information has been helpful, it would be pretty nice if you leave a like on the video. If you've got a comment, question, or just some suggestion, you can leave it on the video, or you can find me on the network app at Octane Gaming. Really would like to hear from you. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. It does really help. So until the next video, this is Octane saying peace and enjoy the event. Bye for now.